Listen. Something I discovered today while I was using ChatGPT with work is that there's some of my coworkers who are using ChatGPT in the most, I call it dumb, because I feel like you could do something like you don't need to use up the resource that it takes ChatGPT to like come up with these answers for you for these questions. And I just wanted to read some of them to you guys. The first one is, what day is Memorial Day in 2026? Homie G, whoever this is, you know Memorial Day is always in May. I would hope you are at...
I don't know that.
You don't?
No, I don't know that.
At your big age, Ryan?
Yes, I don't know that. I'm sorry, okay?
Oh my God. Okay. Anyways,
I don't know
people.
I only know that Veterans Day is like around October.
It's in November.
Oh, see, I said around, okay?
I was Scorpio season.
See, I'm too busy. I'm too busy in Scorpio season to know what Veterans Day is, okay?
Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, I would say the average person would typically know Memorial Day is in May, and you would just open up your calendar on your phone and just see a little blue dot that says, oh, Memorial Day is like the last Monday of, or the fourth Monday of May or whatever. Regardless, but you don't need to use...
When's the 4th of July?
You know, I wish somebody did ask that question. What day is 4th of July like landing on? Like, what the fuck? Anyways, so that's okay, fine. So someone was very interested in New Orleans because there were a couple different threads asking different questions about New Orleans. One of them is, how are the Pelicans doing in the NBA? Okay, right?
Okay.
Is there parking nearby Jackson Square, New Orleans? Do the horse-drawn carriages ride in the French Quarter take place on a Wednesday?
Look, Judy, I'm sorry to tell you this, but there's nothing wrong with any of your coworkers asking these questions.
I feel that they could just ask it not in ChatGPT.
Right. No, I get that. And it is sad because we are watching the death of cognitive thought in real time, right?
Yeah.
But the generation before us probably said the same shit about search engines, Google,
yeah,
and, all that stuff. And what I mean by that is that, because I just watched a whole ass podcast about this today. This is what people who aren't using it in the, in the specified space for occupational, unless you're using it for occupational space, this is what people use it for. They've replaced Googling with ChatGPTing or Geminiing or whatever.
And I didn't realize that until I started reading these, and I was like, wow. So people just don't go into your search and type these things in, like.
Yeah, I mean, there was one in there that I could understand. ChatGPTing. The one, how are the Pelicans doing? And I say that because depending on how specified you want your answer, it won't just say, oh, they have a record of this and this, right?
And they're like whatever number in the conference.
Right. Yeah. It'll be like, well, right now they are ranked this in the conference. They are here in the playoff order. This is their leading score, but like it'll give you a whole break. Obviously, you have to prompt it correctly, but it'll give you a whole breakdown rather than just, oh, this is the box score of their most recent game or whatever. So I do see how it's useful in application. I'm just like, we are looking at a buzzsaw, and not only are we running towards it, but we're like trying to pull it in as we're running towards it. So did you hear the CEO trying to justify why the immense power and time cost and energy that it takes to create AI, why it's justified?
No, I didn't hear it.
So, and I'm probably getting the, excuse me, I'm probably getting the timeline incorrect, but he was like, well, I mean, we've come this far in only 4 years. And if you think about it, for a human, they have to get fed and clothed and taught and all this stuff over 20 years. So really, if you gave AI 20 years, just imagine where we'll be. Dude, I get that, and I get it. You're selling your product or whatever, but you're talking about AI in 20 years just taking over everything at that point. Like, you have to understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
All these movies, all these science fiction movies come out and tell us how fucking AI is going to destroy humanity. And we're just like, yeah, but what if
that's not going to happen? Yeah.
Exactly.
That's science fiction. Let's test it out. Let's test out the theory.
Oh man, I just love that. I just love that your company pays all this money for its AI, and I know they use it for other stuff, but but that the employer's just like, nah, it's my new Google.
Yeah, no, I that's 100% it, and I can't wait to like read more of these as we go along because it's gonna continue.
Okay, I'm excited. This is, instead of what are people Googling, what are people chat GPTing?
What are people chat GPTing these days? Yeah, I know. When is that phrase? Like, let me Google it. Gonna turn into, let me put it in chat GPT and see what it says.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get when are we gonna get to that point now, Ryan?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's within the next 4 to 5 years. Like, as soon as the kids who are currently, like, let's say they're sophomores to juniors in high school, as soon as they're out in the workforce, in college, and all that kind of stuff, it's gonna, because this thing ain't going anywhere. As much as I hate it, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Right? You know, and my dad was talking to me a couple weeks ago, and he was like, if video games have messed you up in the way that he said it more eloquently, but
I was like, damn, why you say it like that?
Game respects game. I knew what he was saying. But he's like, if video games have messed you up so badly, why do you let Asher play them? And it's like, well, I didn't say this to him because I didn't think of it at the time. But it's like, I was given unadulterated access to all that stuff way too early. Nobody knew what the fuck ADD, ADHD, any kind of stuff like that is. And now it's just like, now I'm like a heroin addict who's been going for so long. If I try to come off it, it'll just kill me. I'll just dead, right? So I'm just stuck on methadone for the rest of my life, okay, guys? But with Asher, and look, I'm not saying that it's a perfect formula or whatever, but at least we know about limiting the screen time, making sure that you're sent outside rather than just being allowed to sit on the TV for 12 straight hours over the course of a weekend or something like that. Not watching the shorts and then the double brain frying shorts in which it's two halves of a video. You know which ones I'm talking about? Where, like, yes, you'll have someone doing a video on one side, and then you'll just have something to distract you on the other side. That's like I
don't understand those.
It's aesthetically pleasing to the visual senses or something like that. And yeah, that's literally just you double frying your brain. I like when I see Asher watching those, I'm like, buddy, please do not watch these. Like, we do the shorts for only 20 minutes. Don't double down on them, please. So, but yeah, well, it's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be great because, fuck, man. Honestly, cognitive thought in the world is gonna be gone in 25 years. It will be Wall-E. We are gonna be Wall-E. I hope this shake is tasty. God damn it.